Today we're taking a look at Cardano's ADA Coin, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see Cardano go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into Cardano's ADA Coin chart, guys. If you'd like to buy Cardano or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. And as you can see, we are basically at the same point from the last time we took a look at Cardano, which was on, I believe, the 15th of June. Right now we're sitting at 45.5 cents. Previously, on the 15th of June, that day we were sitting only slightly higher at probably 54 cents, but realistically we had hit the same region at that point in time. Not too much has happened, but we have managed to maintain our key point of support over here at 44 cents and have not slipped down all the way to that 32 cent point, which is our next point of support if this one fails. This is very promising as it shows this is a major point of support that is holding up. And right off the bat, there's a few things I've noticed. A, obviously we're seeing consolidation. B, this has gone on too long now to be any sort of a flag pattern, so that rules that out as a potential movement downwards. Next, we're seeing a drop in the volume. That is indicative of the consolidation we are starting to see occur. And probably the last thing I really want to point out that I noticed immediately is we have what appears to be a nice new little uptrend coming into place, which is obviously quite exciting. It starts over here on the 12th of May and it extends out all the way up to where we're currently at now. And you can see this is defined by 3 key touch points. That's how we basically work out if a trend is in place. Sorry, that one's just moved. Let's shift it back there. As you can see, the 3 key touch points started from the 12th of May over here. We then had another on the 18th of June and finally one on the 30th of June there. Really positive, and it's holding up and it is now above that key point of support. Furthermore, it's looking like this short-term downtrend that we had starting over on the 8th of June over here and going all the way down here has broken out. You can see it broke out probably on the 4th of July over here, and we managed to move in the right direction and maintain this trend that had been put in place. This is very positive because A, we're seeing consolidation break out, and B, we're seeing a new, although not very steep, upwards trend start to come into place. Hopefully showing possibly a bit more confidence is coming back into Cardano's ADA Coin. Let's take a look at a few more indicators. The RSI, what's that showing us? Well, it's actually showing us horizontal movement right now. And that means indecision is occurring. Whilst yes, before we were having big peaks and troughs, as you can see here, now we're seeing a period of horizontal movement. I mean, the last time we checked the RSI was 46.47. Right now it is sitting at a value of 41.73. So really nothing has happened, but we are maintaining an uptrend, which is certainly positive. Plenty of room for us to move upwards if a big break does occur and the volume actually comes in, but I think that is really going to be dictated more by the overall market than Cardano itself. Let's have a look at the MACD now, see if there's anything interesting on there. And yes, there certainly is. Right off the bat, you can see we had a rejection of the downtrend. You can see we peaked over here on the 27th of June on our little upwards trend, and unfortunately it looked like the 12-day EMA was going to cross back below the 26-day EMA, but a rejection has occurred. And you can see the 12-day has actually bounced off and we've continued our green period, which is really, in my opinion, indicative of this upwards trend we are seeing right over there. Very positive, as to me, that looks like confirmation that this is, yes, a genuine upwards trend, and the MACD and the price action on the chart itself are reflecting this. What do we ideally want to see now? Well, we want to see two things. A, of course, this key upwards trend stay maintained and not be broken through. But B, we need to set ourselves a target. So let's zoom out to a bit of price history. Sorry about my phone just there. Let's zoom out briefly. There we go. And see where we can aim for. And I'm thinking straight away, 68 cents is probably, or maybe, yeah, 68 cents. That's probably the point at which we need to aim for the next target. You can see plenty of price action historically there, as well as this being a major point of resistance for us in, I suppose, the short term. Realistically, given this upwards trend at this point in time is relatively shallow, what we are looking for is just a movement towards that point as opposed to it necessarily being the key point that we actually move to in the first place. So ideally, over the next few weeks, I'm hoping we see a climb towards that 68 cent mark, although unless the overall market does really turn around, I don't know if we'll hit it in that time frame. That wraps up today's analysis of Cardano's ADA Coin. Guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. Of course, as well, if you did enjoy today's video, please make sure you leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.